Hi everyone, welcome to the very first Galaxy Explorers experiment, the canister rocket. This is a very simple, easy, fun activity that you can try at home, and it's actually very similar to how an actual rocket works. You'll only be needing three main materials for this experiment, one of them being water. For the materials, you'll be needing water, an Alka-Seltzer tablet, a film canister, and a piece of paper. But before I get into the experiment instructions, let me tell you a little bit more about how this actually works. So, how do real rockets work? Well, rockets operate on a principle called Newton's third law of motion, which states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. In simple terms, rockets launch because they expel gas out of their engine at very high speeds. And this force pushes the rocket upward into the sky. And like I said, this experiment essentially uses that same concept to push the canister upwards, thrusting it into the sky. When you drop an Alka-Seltzer tablet into water, it begins to dissolve. This starts a chemical reaction between the Alka-Seltzer's ingredients, sodium bicarbonate and citric acid, and the water. Ultimately, this ends up producing carbon dioxide gas, which builds up the pressure inside the canister. As the reaction continues, more and more carbon dioxide is produced within the film canister. Because the canister lid is closed very tightly, the gas, carbon dioxide, builds up and increases the pressure inside the canister. Eventually, as the gas builds up, the pressure gets high enough that it pushes the lid off and propels the canister upwards into the sky. So first what we want to do is take a film canister, pour about 1/5 of water into the canister. Now, once you've placed some water into the film canister, take one tablet of Alka-Seltzer You want to place the Alka-Seltzer tablet into the canister and immediately close the lid, and then flip it over. This reaction is very similar to what happens in actual rockets. In real rockets, the high pressure gas is expelled to create something that we call thrust. You can even try adjusting the water level in the canister and see if you get different results. Does it go higher up into the sky or lower? Let me know what happens in the comments. When you try using smaller amounts of water, I recommend you try it outside so that you don't make a mess in your house. So while Alka-Seltzer rockets aren't getting us to the moon anytime soon, they're a great way to understand the basics of rocket propulsion. I hope you enjoyed this mini rocket science experiment. It's a great way to see the laws of physics and chemistry in action. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that we can reach more curious students like you.